Big Sister, Little Sister is a mentoring program.
We promote life skills, networking, trust, building confidence, and really matching our girls with older girls or even professional women who can kind of guide them through life, keep them empowered, and keep them on track to reach their goals and maximize their potential. Most recently, we've had our virtual workshop, Hear Our Voice, and we covered a variety of topics that young women face, including tough topics like depression.
Some of us are accustomed to just pushing through, right? Just keep going, keep smiling through it. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing per se, because in some ways it speaks to our resiliency.
And how do we kind of break this negative stigma on getting help? Like, how do we get our community to be okay with that and be transparent with one another?
Exercise, that vitamin D, and that can even be a first step in like the depression aspect, because a lot of people don't realize that people of color have a significant risk for that vitamin D deficiency. And vitamin D deficiency can also mimic the symptoms of depression. So that can be your first step right there.
How are you feeling right now?
Finding the right language is really the first step in being able to kind of move through and process the emotion.
You can't be at your best if you're not honoring who you are, because choice is so powerful. It's so powerful.
All of our emotions serve an important purpose.
Boundaries are hard because a lot of times we're setting them with the people that mean the most to us. You know, it can feel like we are rupturing the relationship with them by putting a boundary in place. But I think it's important for us to understand that long-term view of things is that if you have healthy boundaries in place, someone might resist it at first, but if they value being in your life, they will learn how to abide by those boundaries so that they can stay in your life. And then the result of that tends to be a healthier relationship. Okay, I have a surprise for you guys. It's actually yourself. You talk to yourself the most, and people always miss that piece. We are talking to ourselves all day long.
You have to dig into, who am I? What am I here for? And pursuing your purpose with everything in you.
You said a lot of people counted me out before I started, and here I am. Like, that's something right there is so deep.
The biggest thing is you are a beautiful woman and you are here for a reason. So go out there and shine and become a history maker, you know? Get out there and do it. That's what we're here for.
I view my sister's win as my win. And sometimes in life, you're gonna be the main character, and sometimes you're gonna be supporting cast. And that's okay. Those things will continually change.
You could come into a room and not know half the things that the people in the room around you know, but you can learn it. Like, study who you want to be. And my mentor was somebody that I studied. I watched how she moved. I listened to the conversations that she was having, and the way she was having those conversations. I was studying some of the other greats in the business. And now I look at myself as a great too, you know? And when I look into the mirror every single day, even when I have a moment, no, Candy, you're great. You're a giant. You're just as much as a giant as your mentor, as Oprah, and as everybody else. And slowly but surely, I'm starting to see that become my reality.
I'm a fan of affirmations. I'm a fan of Bible verses, like whatever you need to encourage yourself. Find out what that is. I may not be industry qualified, education qualified, money qualified, but I am God qualified, and I'm gonna show up.
We do not compare, we celebrate, period. The truth is, the key to success is not perfection, it's surrender. It's being able to say, I don't have it all together. These are the broken parts of me. These are the things that I've been through. And when you recognize that and come into full awareness of that, what happens next is you start to walk into the freedom to fix it, to heal it. God didn't promise us a life of perfection. He promised that he would be with us in the imperfection. There ain't now scripture that says, if you do this, you'll have a perfect life. No, He said, this road is narrow and windy and it's a little bumpy, but I won't put anything on you that you can't bear, and I will be with you because I'm close to the brokenhearted. I revive those that are crushed in the spirit.
So I also think there's so much value in reaching across the board as well, and not only looking vertically.
You never know who next to you, how this relationship could flourish.
They didn't hire you to be quiet. They didn't hire you just to check a box. They hired you because you bring value.
I like that, bringing your culture to the corporate culture. It's important to stand out. God didn't create us to hide in the shadows. Absolutely.
Hello.
Come on, bars. Now, was that
Yes.
a bar?
Oh, I love it.
Greetings, my name is Anisha Hughes, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Big Sister Little Sister Mentoring Program. And it's such an honor and privilege to be welcoming all of our amazing guest speakers and our wonderful members to this Hear Our Voice series, which is one of our signature programs. And I hope this entire series impacts your life, touches your spirit, and resonates with you. And if you don't take anything away from this, I want you to remember that you never know who is next to you and how that relationship can flourish into something more meaningful and impactful. Remember to always embrace serving, encouraging, and investing in the cultivation of you and into the mentee, sister, or friend that is next to you. Thank you all so much.
Big Sis Energy!